Pirates movies and the Transformers to me movies are very identical. The first ones of each I like so much, maybe one more than the other. Pirates, hint hint. Then the two, at the moment, I thought they're really good. Dead Man's Chest is probably still better than the Revenge of the Fallen. But then everything else just started going downhill for me. I didn't even bother with the fourth ones. I don't know if I'll see The Last Night, but I did see Dead Man No Tales. And do I regret it? So Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, really strange word after just seeing Dead Man's Chest, World's End. And yeah, the title doesn't ring like the other ones. Which has everybody coming back now. Johnny Depp, he's back. You even have Orlando Bloom back. And then you got a new cast with, I can't remember his name. I think he was like an Oculus and Seven's Son or The Giver. And then this young actress also I'm not too familiar with. But I'll just say right now, best part of the movie. And the centers on now where the new cast really wants to go find out this thing that is supposed to like break free this curse on everybody, whether they're good or bad. And it really benefits from them to finding this quest. A lot of people think they're insane, they're crazy. But for them, they just want to feel right. So these Pirates movies really, they have gone downhill for me. I haven't seen really any enjoyment out of them. When I saw Dead Man's Chest, I did like it at the time. I still enjoy it for nostalgia purposes. But then when World's End came out, I was like, this is just too exhausting. Too much for me. I don't know. I didn't even bother with On Stranger Tides. And I heard that wasn't even good either. But I wanted to give this a chance. The trailer seemed promising. It felt like this was at least getting back to some kind of enjoyment that 1 and possibly 2 had. And I can say this, it is the best since my enjoyment since number 2. It's my most invested one for sure. It did feel like a true sequel to the first 3. It was great seeing familiar faces again. Any attachment I had, any investment was because I loved 1 and I thought 2 was fun. But everything else, I really couldn't care. And it's really everything I've seen before from Pirates movies. You have those awesome just segments, sequences where Jack's getting into a whole ruckus of stuff, whether he's in one of them like spinning on top of the thing, fighting people, and this one he's like robbing a bank. They're fun to watch, honestly. They're not as drawn out, as boring as explosions with robots, in my opinion. But I feel like I've seen this before. It's repetitive, and then they get captured, and then they get tied, and then somehow they get untied. And this one, I feel like I started noticing more that we just have a repeated trend, just how like a Transformers movie has with like bringing in these CIA agents that are not part of CIA, and having this older gentleman tell the younger people at these expeditions and what really goes on in Transformers mythology. I felt like here they had a MacGuffin they had to chase, and I feel like this is like the 3rd, 4th time already that they've done this. I think to go get something to kind of set free the spirits and bring peace into the pirates' life and the ocean seas. And I had fun going through it, but I knew that I wasn't getting more out of this. It just started getting so loud, and I wasn't sure where we were going. And I feel like this movie was just making things up as it went. And it was fun. It was great. The spectacle, like, it was amazing to watch. And Johnny Depp, he's good as he is Captain Jack now. I've gotten used to it. He's not going to top his original performance from this franchise. And the new people that were in this, like I said, the girl, she's the best part of this movie. I feel like she gave the best of like gravitas acting. The kid was alright. It kind of feels like it was centered on him, but then you don't see him for a while, and his story is there, but it's not getting fully forced like as he wanted to in the beginning. It does have a neat wrap up, at least to kind of pay some kind of respects to the first 3 movies, and that attachment I really felt right there. To have a good set off to eventually come to the conclusion. Javier Bardem, his character, I understand his motivations. This was a character that I understood why he was so pissed off and why he wanted to seek revenge, but from time to time he really didn't have so much. He was intimidating at times, but I think it was just kind of like the works that they put on Javier Bardem. He had something going for him, but I don't know if his character paid off for what his backstory made him, could have been a much deserved conclusion for him. So honestly, I could say this is my favorite one since 2, but that's not saying a lot, really. It's the same old stuff you've seen from the last few Pirates movies. I'm gonna have to give Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales a C minus. Let me know, guys, what you thought of this movie. Did this bring this back for you, to those that loved the first one but wasn't so sure of the other ones after that? All this in the comments below. And as always, Roll on Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.